Okay, I'm live. I'm live once again. And before I say anything, let's get some light in my room here. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Just a Fungi. This is Just a Fungi Coins, and today I've decided to go live and talk about my other collections other than coins. I have been collecting coins for quite some time now, and I've enjoyed every single second of it. But I also have other collections that I've collected throughout the years. And the one collection that's so big I can't bring them over here is a bunch of books. I will show you the books. Follow me. These are my Guinness World Record books. I have from 1990 to the very current one. And it looks like I got me some commenters. Hello, sir, Bluetooth and Meal Hearts. I am doing absolutely wonderful today. And what exactly am I doing content-wise? I just told you, showing my other collections. The first collection I showed you was the Guinness books, and the second collection I'm going to show you is my Yankee candles. My Yankee Candle collection is even older than my coin collection. I'm going to go first with clean cotton. It smells like fresh laundry. Like, let's say you just did laundry and you put in the fabric softener and it smells like clean cotton. Clean cotton is the first one. But a very tropical one called just coconut, regular coconut. And it looks like I better comment. There we are. This one is called Sicilian Lemon. It's actually, if I was to compare this to something, I would compare the scent of the Sicilian Lemon to like a nice furniture polish. Yeah, something like that. It takes me back to when my mom would clean her room and then polish the wood on her dresser, and it just always smelled so nice. This one here is Orange Dreamsicle. I don't think it smells like an actual like fudge, like a creamsicle, but it's called Dreamsicle. It definitely has a nice orangey smell to it. And hold on a second while I put this four back where they belong. They actually are stored above my Guinness books. Gotta put these four back. And to avoid... my pants are slipping, so pull them up before I moon ya. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Alright. 3, 4. Here we are. You put back where they belong. Now I got 5 more to show you. This one is one of my personal favorites, Honey Clementine. There's just something about it I love. I don't know what it is, but if I could fall asleep to a scent, it would be the Honey Clementine. This is actually a bestseller for Yankee Candle called Green Apple. No, not Green Apple, Granny Smith. And let me tell you, it legit smells just like a Granny Smith apple. Where I live, apples are very popular in the fall. They grow all around where I live, and I love me a fresh apple. They come around, I want to say, early September. And it looks like I need to fix my hair again. Fresh mint. It smells just like fresh mint. I really love this one. Fresh mint is amazing. And eucalyptus. Eucalyptus, I suppose, if you had a cold and you had the eucalyptus candle, you could burn it to try to help get rid of the cold. And let's put these four back where they belong. So I have more room on my bed here to show you my other collections. 1, 2, 3, and there's one more I didn't put back. But I will show you my last candle before I put them back. The last candle I got is sparkling cinnamon. Smells just like a sparkling cinnamon candle would smell like. What you would think that would smell like? For Christmas, my mom got me it was a great deal on Yankee Candle. She got me 6 of them. And 5 out of the 6 came because the one set was out of stock. And they were all medium tumbler jars. And I collect these large jars. Sparkling cinnamon was the one that came in replace. I think it was supposed to be triple chocolate cake. But this would replaced it. And the ones that I collected are the large jars, not the medium ones. And Yankee Candles are surprisingly expensive. They're like $20 to $30 a candle, and I got quite a few of them. Put this back. Here and there. Next up is in this gold drawer here. This funny story about this chest. I originally wasn't going to paint it gold, but when one of my siblings was younger when I got it, I don't think they accidentally spilled it, or it was my mom who accidentally spilled some paint in the top of this little chest thing here, and I decided I was going to paint it gold because... So I think that's how the story went. It's been several years. And actually, I'm so glad I painted it this gold color because it looks a lot better than just plain old wood. And inside here is my eraser collection. I think I should dump them out and reorganize it. While I'm here, I might as well reorganize my eraser collection. And my face isn't as well lit as I would like it to be. I think I will unplug my lamp, and I got another lamp I can plug in. I got this lamp here I could try to use to plug in. I got myself a new webcam, the Samsung Galaxy S5 that I showed you in one of my previous videos wasn't going to work out because the audio kind of sucks on it. And most of the lighting isn't the best on it either. So my dad and I tried to play around with it a little bit. And this light was one of the things I tried to use for some better lighting. So unplug my lamp. Plug this lamp in here. There's a bunch of outlets right underneath behind my bed here. And let's plug that in. See if that works. Or if that's a little too much light. See if that's a little too much light. I guess I can see myself a little bit better. Alright, I need your opinions. Does that look better or my original lamp? Which one looks better? I guess you can see my face a little bit more with this lamp. Maybe if I turn it like this, you kind of get the same amount of light. I think it's a little too bright. I'll switch back to my other lamp here. Just a bunch of trial and error, this is. Just give me 1 second here. Back just a tiz bit. That's in. And plug my laptop back in because I don't want my battery dying while I'm live streaming here. That would suck. I really can't see my face all that well, but I don't think it really matters. I'm definitely, when my new webcam gets here, it's going to be way higher quality than this camera ever will be, so stay tuned for my new webcam. It was supposed to come here today, Friday, but I'm not sure. I think it said it was going to arrive by 10 p.m. So it should get here within the next few hours. I got a window right here, and it looks out to my driveway, into the road. I really don't see anything, so I might be able to see something. I've been rambling. Let's get on to my eraser collection. I got a couple empty bags here, these heart erasers. And some erasers my grandma got me. They were originally from my junior or senior year in high school, and I decided just to keep them as my collection. They're scented. Sparkling strawberry, outrageous orange, amazing apple, groovy grape, and blazing blueberry. Kind of cool. Put them in there. And the eraser in here. Next are these. I got these erasers all at the dollar store. This cool rainbow one. And for big mistakes, I also got oops, not again, and my bad. And these are pretty giant erasers. Compare it to like a normal size eraser. They are pretty big. It goes rainbow, then those three. This is how they're stored. The big mistakes goes on top. Everything goes at the top of the rainbow eraser. These two striped erasers used to be scented. They don't have a scent to them anymore because I've had them for several years. They can just go anywhere. Stick them in the right corner. This eraser is a Ben Franklin $100 bill. I think I got this eraser at my Scholastic Book Fair one year. Same with this phone. I also think I got these two erasers at the same place. Man, the Scholastic Book Fair was fun. I would spend at least an hour after school just perusing around the books and all the cool little knickknacks and stuff you could get there. Oh, school was a simpler time. A lot of people really want to get out of high school. But when you think about it, high school is it's much simpler than... There were some days I wish I could go back, and there were some days I'm glad I'm out. Oh, you got those too? Nice. If only this was like a Zoom meeting with all of you, and instead of me doing a live stream, I could actually see all the erasers. Speaking of which, here is a bowling ball. It's about as hard as a bowling ball, too. I don't know what this eraser is, but it's got just a black eraser with a bunch of creases and stuff on it. I got a white eraser, just a regular standard white eraser. A pencil topper. Orange eraser. I have a video game controller, Xbox or PlayStation or something like that, but it's an off-brand. It's got the four dots and it's all pretty. It's all cool. This one is from my local library. It's got the library's name and address on there, and I don't want to put that on there, but it says, at first, if you don't succeed, erase and try again. I love it. I got a couple of school smart erasers. My mom homeschools, so I probably either got these from her or I got them from when I was actually in school and stole a couple of erasers. I'm not sure which. Got these big floppy erasers. This one, I'm just not sure, it's a wet brick. And this pencil eraser, it looks like. You can scribble with it. Oh, and the smiley face. I don't have any of mine from when I was in kindergarten, but when I started kindergarten and a few of my siblings, they went to kindergarten as well. They would always get these smiley face erasers, and these smiley face erasers are some of the cutest things you could ever get. So, in the golden chest of erasers it goes, and I might as well do a little bit of hair fixing on the camera here, just so I don't look like I just crawled out of bed. I've practically been in bed all day because it's just been that kind of weather. But I shouldn't look like it if I'm live streaming. And whenever I comb, it looks a lot worse, and then it looks way better. Maybe I should have focused on doing this before I live stream. But whenever I live stream, sometimes thinking about how I look is second or third on the list. I think this is looking a million times better. Just trying to pick through it as it's good. And maybe once I get my 1,000,000 subscribers, I could sell this pick for, I don't know, a couple $1,000 to one of you lucky subscribers. Probably not, because I got a couple of sisters and I need all the picks and combs I can get. This is looking a little bit better. It's not sticking out now out of control, and it doesn't look like I just crawled out of bed, which I've kind of been in my bed all day, which I bet a lot of you can relate, just being in bed all day, not doing anything because it's horrible out. The weather where I am has been real rainy and wind gusts of up to maybe 50 or 60 miles an hour. In fact, on my private Facebook with my actual information on it, I got two Facebooks. One Facebook is Just a Fun Guy. I recommend you follow that. And my personal Facebook, one of my friends actually lives near where I live, and his flagpole snapped. So he's got to replace his flagpole. He just posted on Facebook, and he said it stood for many storms. What collections can I show you? I got another collection I got to show you. I would consider it a collection of rubber bands, but it's a huge rubber band ball. This is at least 40 or 50 pounds. Here it is. It's like a rubber atlas stone. Been there, done that, huh? Yeah. Ow. this is not the first one I've created. My first one had a core, but this is coreless. It's a coreless rubber band ball that's at least 40 or 50 pounds. It is heavy. Trying to carry this thing up and down the stairs is it's hard work. And a couple of rubber bands like to try to fall off. And this will give you a perfect opportunity on showing you how large these rubber bands are. Unstretched. This is how large the rubber bands are unstretched. Think of the damage you could have done with these if you're one of those who played around with rubber bands in high school and school in general. I'm glad I never took my rubber bands to school because, one, I would have been jealous I got the biggest rubber bands, and two, it could have been easily taken away. I know there's a way to secure pencils and pens to rubber bands to make them projectiles, but just shooting them in general works for me because I think these are like rubber band bazookas. They'd probably break my screen. Yeah, it's one of those. Say hello to my little friend. Let's put the last 3 or so on here. And it's hard for these rubber bands twist easily. So one of the things I have to look out for is to be very careful not to twist them. And the third one. Okay. Time to put this on the floor. I've actually slept with this thing in my bed before, and when I wake up and put it on the ground, there was a crater where it was. So it's like sleep. It's like having the weight of 2 people in my bed. Next up, underneath my bed. Oh, before I show you what I found, a wheat penny. Let's see what year this wheat penny is. 46, common date. I suppose it's only fair that pennies show up. Oh, that's funny, Servo 229. You accidentally shot the school police officer with a band once. Wow. That's, I guess that is good times. I've had times where I've been in the principal's office and stuff like that, but I never was the bad kid in high school. In fact, I don't even think I have. I went to, my school was small. Everyone kind of knew each other, and it was a relatively good school. But I can only think of one time there was a fight in the cafeteria. And that was the only time I ever saw anything like that in school. When it came to drama and bullying, yes, there was it, but I was blissfully unaware, and I don't know how I was, but I guess I was. Let's move on to my next collection here. Matchbox cars. And some of these Matchbox cars can date some of my comic books. Let's pour them out and take a look at it, shall we? Yeah. Here is one of them. I used to. This looks kind of like what I kind of thought all minivans and station wagons looked like as a kid. And the very first vehicle I remember my mom having was a 98 Ford Windstar. And I thought this kind of looked like it for a second there, but it's actually a Mercedes-Benz station wagon, and Even today, my family isn't rich enough to own a Mercedes, so this is the best I could get. If you ever see a title, it says "I smashed a car" on camera. It would probably be one of these, but I would never smash any of these on camera, and I have gotten rid of my fair share of Matchbox. But these are here to stay. Here is the Wienermobile. I don't know how I came across getting said Wienermobile, but I got it. What can I say? This is a school bus I took to show and tell in kindergarten. So I have had this bus well over 15 years. This is an old antique fire truck. Something like if your grandpa or great grandpa was a fireman, they probably would have ridden one of these in the, I want to say, the 1950s. I got a more modern style fire truck. A fire truck. I have quite a few fire trucks. And I have a whole another pile of Matchbox cars that are not in this thing. But these are Matchbox brand or cars that would actually be worth some money someday if they aren't already. Alright, so take for example this Matchbox car. It is a spoiler sport from Hot Wheels, made in 1976. My dad played with this Matchbox car as a child, and I still have it to this day, so it could be worth some serious money if it's a 40, 50-year-old Matchbox car. Let's see. 76, 86, 96, 97, 16, 45, 46-year-old Matchbox car. It's old. Another very old Matchbox from 79 is this heavy machinery one. Here is a scale of, it's a Monte Carlo. This one is kind of like a more beat up version of a Monte Carlo, which I suppose the more beat up they are, the more well loved they've been. And I used to play with these all the time, like the sheriff's car here. Kind of this is from 1980, but it's a Model T, Model something or other. Let's see. This one. I'm trying to find the ones that I specifically remember playing with as a child here. Some of the ones I played with a lot as a child, some of the ones I took a look at the year or the brand name and decided to keep them because they would be worth some money one day if they aren't already. Speaking of something with money, let's say back there, if you see that blue car in that packaging, that is a 2014 Corvette Stingray. That's been in its box ever since I got it, and it's going to be worth a lot of money. I think it is already. Snorkel fire truck. I remember playing with this one as well, but I never knew what it was called. I suppose as a boy playing with Matchbox cars, I just knew they were cars and they were cool. I just didn't know what they were called. I didn't really pay attention to that. Meanwhile, you have people who still collect Matchbox cars who know every name and make and model and year and price and all that stuff. These may be small and collectible and they store nice in a shoebox. But I think if I was as serious about this as I am about coin collecting, I would have way more shoeboxes, be way more organized. Here's a wagon with an engine in it. This is a funny one. When I was around my birthday every year, there is a park that has a car show every year. And one year, a couple of years, I saw that same exact wagon with the engine in it, car version. This bunch of Stingray, big armored truck. Ferrari. The Ferrari is good, but it doesn't have any window tint in it whatsoever. If the windows were tinted black or just tinted to the point where it's legal, it would be cool. Ford F-150 Raptor. I think this is another one that was played. Another very old Matchbox car from the 70s. Oh, what else is there I can show you? Another very old one. Some of these are from the early to late 70s. I got a couple of scale replica ones of these. I'm kind of getting bored talking about my Matchbox cars here, so I'll put them back and find another way to entertain myself and you, collection-wise. Oh, what else do I have? I think I kind of run out of collections to talk about here. Because I've showed you all my coins probably 10 times over, and I've now shown you my whole collection here. I've been alive 31 minutes, so it's not like I haven't been alive for a very short amount of time. I have some other Matchbox cars that I'm kind of storing for, let's say, I have kids one of these days, they can play with them as well. This container is just full of them. I wonder if there are any cars in here that I've played with or remember playing with as a child. Nope. I remember playing with this helicopter. It has 2 sets of blades. Let's see. Nothing in here says nothing in here I remember necessarily playing with. What about the other side here? I don't. The one I kind of remember, but not really, is. I think I have a vehicle similar to this, like it's an American flag looking vehicle. This one I didn't play with as a kid, but I think it's kind of cool. Is the bus. I had a school bus, but not a public bus. Oh, what else is there to talk about when it comes to collections? I don't think I have any more collections to talk about. But I do have something cool I want to show you. When it came to high school, I didn't really keep a lot. A lot of stuff I got rid of. And a lot of the binders were too destroyed to even do anything with, so I got rid of them. But the one binder from the one class that I kept is my 11th grade U.S. history binder. I kept almost every sheet of paper I got from that class. If it was important, I kept it. And this is, I'm taking a trip down memory lane here. Something about President Johnson. I got my grade book report from marking period 4. Ha, that's funny. I put my name on a piece of paper, this piece of paper here, and it says school, Harvard College. And my teacher wrote, not yet. I guess I was just having a little bit of fun. This was my all-time favorite class. Oh, look at this here. A lot of this stuff has my actual name and information and my teacher's name and information on it. So if it has my real name on it, I'm not going to show it to you. But this looks like a test. If I find something that I didn't put my name on, I'll show you. Oh. One thing I have is 115 things you better know by June 15th or you're going to fail list. I think I had a Regents exam at that time. Then I have Unit 1, America is Born, then Unit 2, and then Unit 3. Wow. I have not thought about my U.S. history class since I left it in 11th grade. Yeah, honestly, there are some days I want to go back to high school just because I loved it and it gave me something to do every day. Then there are other days I'm glad I'm out of high school and I have all the free time in the world. But I wouldn't want to go to school today because of pandemic, which I'm glad I graduated before then. I've kept... Wow, yes, I suppose that is impressive. I have kept all of it. This is, I would say, a good 95% of it. There are other pieces of paper that I've gotten rid of and other sheets that I got rid of during that time that weren't important. But anything that was important stayed in this binder. Oh, simpler times, I tell ya. Simpler times. Yeah. If it didn't give away where I lived, I could show you my high school yearbook, but I don't want to necessarily dox myself. Let's see what else there is. A kind of low-key collection I forgot I had. A whole bunch of calendars. I got a big collection of calendars. This calendar shows like... Let me see if I can show you the calendar without showing the name of the place. It's a car calendar here. Oh, thanks, Steph, for saying that's awesome. Another 2013 car calendar. My grandparents, they go down to Texas. They went down to Texas every year. And this year is being their last, unfortunately. But this calendar, the 2013 calendar, I got from when there were a car show down in Texas in 2013. And the type of, I had no idea what the name, what this insurance company was, but I take a look at where they have offices all over the United States, and they don't have any offices anywhere close to where I am. Got another it's an energy saving calendar. It's got my you can go to getenergysmart.org, where the phone number was 1-877-MY-STATE-SMART. Got a football calendar from my dad. Got a football calendar. It shows from 2015. It shows when they were playing. It shows a whole bunch of football people from that time, and they were going to play the Lions, the Colts, the Patriots, the Dolphins, the Titans, the Bengals. All there seems to be a pattern. It was all on Sunday. Yeah, well, you got to be fair. Football kind of is played on Sunday. Very sorry to hear. I understand how hard it must. You have my condolences. I don't know what for. If it's about saying my grandparents were not going to Texas again the next year, they're coming back up. They're still alive and well. It's just they're not doing that anymore. So, thanks for the apology, but got another antique car calendar from 2013. This one, I'm not sure where I got. If you see a pattern here, vintage cars are awesome, and I have a lot of vintage car calendars. And this is another one from 2013. I can't tell you how many 2013 calendars that I got. Yeah, I understand the misunderstanding of 229. They did not pass away. They're still very alive and well. This calendar, I think I just scribbled it in a whole bunch, but this calendar is from 2011. It's a Psalms 2011 16th month calendar. Oh, hello. It looks like I got me some another comment from JSH Money Rockin'. Hello. How's it going? Well, it's going great. If this is your, if you're just tuning in, I highly recommend you watch from the very beginning when the live stream is over because I show you all my collections. If you can tell by my username, I collect coins, but I've collected a lot of things. You texted this guy earlier. I mean, you texted me? I didn't know you had my phone number. Now, this happens to be one of my favorite calendars. It was one of my dad's old calendars. It has a bunch of Lamborghinis on the front of it. It's from the year 1990. And there really weren't a lot of Lamborghini models to go around in 1990, but they managed to do an excellent job showing all the models from the 90s. I'm going to take a look at that. Looks like something you would see on like Miami Vice or something like that. Those are all my calendars. Hold on. I think I have another few more calendars I haven't showed you yet, believe it or not. I have one more calendar I have to show you. One more. "2018 cars." Look at my recent video and you'll know who I am immediately. I have no idea who you are, but I will show. Who the heck are you? Who? I guess I'll have to take your name in my search bar to see who you are. Whoever you are, you're always welcome at my channel. This is another 2018 Cars calendar. I have a lot of car calendars. It really dawned on me at this moment that all my calendars pretty much are about cars, and I still to this day like vintage cars, but unfortunately they're expensive and take up a lot of space, so that's why I collect coins. Put these calendars away. And something, it's not necessarily a collection, and it's not necessarily something I'm going to show on camera here, but when I was in 6th grade, I was involved in a car accident. And everything in this little folder, these are all cards from my classmates at the time who heard about it, sent me goodwill, get well cards. Jeez, I have not looked at these in years. They're just, but still. The fact that I kept them this long, I think, is impressive, and the fact that I can look at them 50 years from now and think back on that time. I was not injured. Everyone who was involved in that car accident that I was in was alive. We all recovered, thank God. But I'm also glad I got cards from my classmates. I think that's about it for now. Oh, not yet. A collection that I have that I've collected over the years, and I think I'm going to get more of them because I turned in an application for that place once more, is golf balls. I worked at a country club the summer of 2018, the summer of 2019, and I didn't work there the summer of 2020 because of the pandemic, but I did apply there again, so hopefully I do get a job there. And I won't have all the time in the world for videos, but videos will still come out. I got a lot of golf balls. And these golf balls gotta go. I'm just giving them away at this point because I don't want this bucket in my room anymore. But don't know if you want a golf ball, but let me know when maybe I don't think I have the money to pay for postage, but let's say I do get this job and I have a little extra money. Let me know if you want a golf ball, and I might even mail you one. I don't know, 1 or 2 or how many you want. It's a funny idea, but I don't think golf balls are that rare, and you can buy them at Dick's Sporting Goods for a couple bucks a piece. Oh, let's see what else there is collection-wise I can show you. I think that's about it. I think I've showed you all the collections in my room. To kind of recap, I've showed you all my coins in previous live streams. I've showed you my Guinness books, my candles, my calendars, my golf balls, my cool binder from my 11th grade U.S. history class. I suppose if there was, I think there was one more collection, but just one more that I can show you. Wait. Is that who I think it is? Are you who I think it? Hold on a second. I think if I see your face, I see your face. I think I know exactly who you are. I know who you are. I can see through your profile picture, you're my coin collecting buddy. I've done many a Facebook live stream with you. And I think if you're that same person, if I can see through the profile picture there, you might even be on one of my future live streams. That's who I think it is. It's good to see you. Really good to see you. Hopefully we can get together next week. I have one more collection for you. The heck is this? Oh, I know what this is. I kept one of my mom's old phone records from way back when. These phone records are from 1996. I got one more collection to show you, and I am... There are a bunch of magazines. Take a look at how thick this catalog is. I found it in the recycling bin at school, and I just had to bring it home. And I actually put these organizers in it when I brought it home. I'm thinking one of these days paper is definitely going to be not a thing anymore because everything's digital. So it's something that I kept. My mom was in the PTA of my school for the longest time, and this was playground equipment. Catalog that my dad got. A couple of Uline magazines that are thick. A Consumer Reports magazine, and one more magazine that it probably updates everyone watching. I don't know how old y'all are, but this is a Vanity Fair magazine from April of 1995. Cigarette ads are illegal now, right? I can't tell you how many tobacco ads, alcohol ads, and car ads are in this thing. I mean, just cigarette ads in general. I think advertising tobacco in magazines now is illegal, but it wasn't in 1995. I think that's all of what I got. And I'm not sure about the rest of you, but I know one of you people who is watching my live stream I am definitely going to see next week. And you might even be in my next live stream if I get pennies to hunt, or nickels, or dimes, or quarters, or whatever. So with that being said, I am Just a Fun Guy. This is Just a Fun Guy Coins. And this live stream has been fun. I really hate to sign off, but I want to say my name is Just a Fun Guy. This has been one of the best live streams I've ever done, and I'm signing off. So long, everyone watching. Goodbye. I hope to see you commenting on all of my future videos. So, with that being said, so long, YouTube. Bye.